Welcome one and all to Minecraft-Minion, home of Minion 79. Hi there, Minion 79 here to take you on a little tour and a little chat. The sun's up, the world's down. Welcome to Jakireen. So, this little world was my last survival world that I built on Bedrock. It's not a huge world, but it did take quite a bit of effort. It was started before the aquatic update, so you won't find many of the aquatic features in here. I have used the bubbles from the soul sand on one of my auto sorters, and this is just a little taste of my style of building. With a semi-automatic farm here, as you can see, it's nice and simple. A flooding mechanism floods it all down. To the hoppers. Always drops a few. It's not the end of the world. Most of those get picked up when you go around replanting. The reason it's semi-automatic is I don't need a huge amount of fruit and veg for myself on my solo survival world, and so a huge auto farm seems a bit unnecessary, and I try to make it look as much like a farm as possible. Down here we have a little mini auto sorter from the hoppers. These just take the replantable materials out of everything that's harvested. So you'll get no beetroots and no wheat. They'll go straight through the main auto sorter to the big sorter that's underneath the unnecessary crops that are over there now, all the way under here. And here we have a semi-automatic melon and pumpkin farm. Again, I've tried to make it look like a pumpkin farm. Half finished. Just thinking about putting a glass building around it, like a giant greenhouse. And there we go. Again, there's a little bit of waste, but I don't need that much pumpkin and melon. Maybe one day I will. As you can see, I'm mad into textures and random patterns. This floor took forever. I'm actually very much looking forward to the new half slabs and stairs that will be coming out. It will give me more variety in my builds. Now I'll take you quickly inside to see the sorter. I also have some pens in here for the different sheep colours, cows, pigs. I don't know what happened to my chickens. I did have a micro chicken farm, but I took it down, and that was a project for another day. I have plenty of eggs, and I have all the food I can eat. As you can see, this is all food and animal products and plant products. Basically, if it comes from something living, it goes in here. Even cake and pumpkin pie. Anything that I collect from the animals that I harvest here can just drop into the chest here. And then the farm that I showed you just now, they'll all come through the hoppers to a dispenser, and the dispenser will fire it into the water stream with the soul sand there. Because of a glitch with the mechanics not loading up from outside, I've put in a little piston there to turn it on and off, and all that does is disable and enable the dispenser. Oh, I picked up a couple of carrots there. So I'll leave that ticking away as there's a fair bit to go in, and I'll carry on showing you around. Now, anybody that follows me on Twitter will have seen this shot, or a shot from a similar location at least anyway. I think it was taken from somewhere around here. And this was a build that I did that enabled me to get onto the Autocraft realm, which I was very grateful for, and I had lots of fun. But I think now it's time to do some of my own building for YouTube rather than building for somebody else's YouTube. I'll take you inside in a minute, just show you my original farm area. It's nothing exciting. What it does leave me with is once I clear it all, as these crops are pretty much redundant now with my semi-auto farming, is a nice clear area to build on. I haven't got much thoughts on what I'm going to build there, whether it'll be landscaped gardens for relaxing in for the people that live in the monstrous house, or maybe some more buildings, as this is pretty much the only habitable building in the little world I build. You see the nightfall is just coming down here. We'll just jump in, show you around. As you can see, again, I'm mad into the patterns for the flooring, and I like to have textures in my walls on the insides and the outsides to add depth and feeling. One thing I wasn't so good at back when I built this was breaking the rooms up. Just huge open plan. I'm getting a little bit better, but I haven't done any work on this since late summer, so maybe it's time I come and revisit. Now I'm hoping to put out a couple of videos on a regular basis of either a fresh survival world, maybe you want to see me carry on building up this world, or maybe you'd like to see me build something in Java. Mainly though, I think I want to play on Bedrock. Here we have a small smelting setup where it auto feeds the burning materials, the materials to be smelted, and it also empties it into a chest. It's quite a good little system. It will do a fair amount in a reasonable amount of time, and I have another one inside the house there if you saw it on the ground floor. Looks pretty good. Underneath, nothing special, just an entrance to my mining area where I mined all the materials, and this was all built on vanilla survival, including the landscape gardens, the melon and pumpkins farm area. And then we come over to this monstrosity, a mega auto sorter. This was designed to pretty much take every item in the game, including all the food and animal and plant products that I have over on the other side. As you can see, it's pretty huge. Each location has 3 double chests. It's 2 floors high. What is down below is above. When I first started designing this, I decided that I would put some sticky, well, slime block pistons to bounce me up there. I still get stuck every time I go in them, and it also means that when I drop down I don't die. So as you can see, it's pretty huge. There's still a lot of items I haven't got in this game, so there's still a lot of work to do. And this area was reserved for a mega smelter. One day it will get finished. Let's get back down from here. I've got that wrong a few times and bounced down and hurt myself. I think eventually up here I'll probably have a water elevator bringing down into the entrance here. And I don't know if you noticed this big ugly building that runs right through. This is a train line to an iron golem farm, and also to a small desert area and a swamp area and a mushroom biome. Unfortunately, it's now far too close to the house, so at some point I need to knock this down here and move it, the end of the station, into the giant auto sorter. That'll free up a little bit of space here for tidying up the gardens. And again, with this wheat here, doesn't need to be here anymore. That can be cultivated, landscape, turned into something else. Down here we have my manual tree farms. It's something nice about coming down and chopping down a load of trees. It doesn't take too long. Once you've got it all set up, it's fairly handy. There's pretty much enough wood here for any project. And once you chop them down, just have a quick replant, and you don't need to worry about bone mealing them because they grow back quick enough on their own. Took me a while to get the jungle trees. In the end I had to go for 45-50 minutes in a single direction. Died a few times. I managed to get myself some ocelots. They died on the way back too, unfortunately, and there was no way I was going all the way back just to get a couple of ocelots. Not at the moment anyway. Maybe sometime I'll return when the train line runs to the jungle and get myself some permanent ocelots. Just take you on a quick train ride now. Down there I just have a nether portal. I managed to find myself a couple of crossed over nether fortresses with a couple of blaze spawners. They've been isolated and made safe. The loot was terrible in the fortresses, but I got myself some reasonable loot. As you can see, my redstone ability is very simple. It's effective, but not normally very efficient. It's something I'm still working on. Maybe you guys can help me with that as well in the comments about how I can improve certain aspects of my Minecraft building as we go through. Now, if you want to see me carry on building this, let me know in the comments, and I'll see what you have to think, and we'll take it from there. I will be starting a brand new survival world on Bedrock, and hopefully we'll see something that's a bit better than this. If you have any suggestions for the seed you'd like to see me start on, again, leave them in the comments and we'll see what happens. If you want a closer look at this world, you can find me on the Xbox Club. Just search for Minion79. The link will be in the description, and you can find plenty of screenshots from my builds past. It might give you an idea of a bit more detail of some of the things I've been doing. Here we are, we're coming up to the Iron Golem farm. Hopefully it's still ticking away. It's been a while since I've been here. There we go. There's a huge area mined out underneath here as well. This was all taken. Oh, look at that. Yep, it's still working. Just a simple lava blade there. Kills them in record time. There we go. And as you can see, it's been pumping out iron very well for me in the past. A little smelting area just in case. Need to make anything for the area around here. Not that there's much. As you can see, it's double stacked. I was going to put a third stack on top again, but unfortunately I miscalculated my height required, and I'm about 8 blocks too short of the sky limit to be able to put in a third level. Lesson learned. Maybe we'll do that next time. As you see, the villagers are in there just enough to spawn the golems. Well, that's all for now. Again, let me know what you'd like to see me do and how you'd like me to do it, and we'll see you next time when we launch the first of our Bedrock Survival series. Thank you for watching. It's bye for now.